Riga, and I'm here today to talk to you about our CS 554 final project on behalf of Team 9. So the first thing that we need to do is start up all of the server-side technologies that we need to run our application. And first one I'm going to show you is our Redis client, which is started there, and our MongoDB client, which is right over here. And then the last dependency that you need to be able to run our project is called ImageMagick, which needs to be installed like in your own client before you can run this. Like, it's not just a node dependency. So to check if you have ImageMagick installed already, you can go to this website, which we will link when we submit our assignment. And as you can see, you need to type identify.version. So I have it installed already, but you might need to install it. So after we have all of our dependencies installed, we can start up the website itself. So we're going to start with our backend, which I've done already here, using npm start, and our front end right over here, which is done with React. So now I can show you the website itself. And this is what the website looks like after you run our seed file without logging in, so that you can see that before you log in, without any authentication, the only thing you can really do on our website is just browse through all the questions. And these recently asked questions are pulled from our Redis client. So they load really, really fast, as you can see right there. So if I click on this question over here, you can see that I can't comment, but I can still anonymously upvote the question and download it. The fun stuff happens when you're able to log in. So our authentication here is done through Firebase, and I'm going to log in with this. And now that we're logged in and we're authenticated, you can see that our Have a Question, Ask Here button is rendered. So let's ask a question. I'm going to ask a plain old text question. Hello, world. And the cool thing about our question form is that you don't need to submit an image to augment your question. It's just optional. So if I don't have a description, I'm not able to click this post button, but once I add a description, you can see that it's clickable and it turns a different color. So we can select our language, and I'm not going to be submitting a question just yet, just showing the basic posting functionality. So you can see now that I've asked a question, you can see the title, the description we typed in, my authentication details here, and I now have the option to write a comment because I'm authenticated. So now I'm going to ask another question with just a basic image. So the way we have our image uploading set up, it's done, the image processing is done on our server side, and we store our images as a base64 string in MongoDB. So I'm going to upload a regular sized image over here, post it, and you can see that it's added to our Redis cache and it renders along with all the other recently asked questions. So when I click on it, you can see basic image, the image that I uploaded. And now I'm going to show you what happens if we upload a big image. Select a different language, select a big image. So you can see that this is an 18 megabyte image, which would be a problem if not for our lovely ImageMagick that I made you install earlier. So the way that this uploading works is the file that is uploaded travels to our server side, but before it's stored as a giant file in our MongoDB, we use ImageMagick to process it and turn it into at max a 1080p image, and this greatly decreases the file size. So now I'm going to show you how our voting works, and I'm going to move to a different user. So here I have the app in an incognito window, and I'm going to log in with a different user, and I'm going to refresh the page to get what we just did, refresh our Redis, and I'm going to upvote big image because I appreciate big images. I'm going to upvote there, and I'm going to comment here. That's a nice image. So you can see that I can only upvote once. I can also only downvote once. I can't do anything more than that. So the cool thing about that is, so now you can see that if I switch over to my original application, I've gotten an email to the email associated with here because someone posted a comment on a question that I posted. So you can see that some other Gabby Padriga has commented on the question that I posted earlier. And now that we have a question that's been upvoted, I can show you how our fuzzy search image bar works. So here, you can search for questions. If I type in image, you can see here that we have multiple questions that have the word image in them, which is here, or HTML need to change image, and here when I have Python, big image. So as you can see in our search bar, when I search image, the first result is here, big image, because it has the most amount of upvotes with 1 upvote versus the other question with the word image in it with 0 upvotes. So yeah. So now that we've received this email that says someone has commented on my post, I can go back to the question right over here and see that it's refreshed to show that this post that I have now has 1 comment. And when I click on it, I can see the other user's details and their comment. So now I'm going to show you our filtering based on different languages functionality. So on the sidebar here, I can select different types of language, and it'll show me only the questions that are filed under that language. So we have that option for Java, JavaScript, HTML, Python, TypeScript, and since there are no questions for TypeScript, we have this nice no questions asked icon. Other languages, same thing, nothing's there. And then the last feature that I have to show you is our topped ask feature. So this displays a bar graph using d3.js, and it shows the languages that have the most questions asked. So if you hover over it, you can see Python has 1 question, JavaScript has 2, HTML has 1, and Java has 1. And we have our footer here, which allows you to connect with us on social networks. For example, if I click the LinkedIn button, LinkedIn links pop up for each member of our team. And then we have our members and CWID all listed out here. So that was a run through of our entire application. Thank you so much for watching.